It's very important for us to review the definitions of mindfulness, to review what focus is, the ability to attend to what matters right now, to review what relaxation is, the ability to let go of tension. Very important for us to review those definitions. And it's very useful to review those definitions through the day. Look for 3 times each day, 3 times every day to talk about this. Twice, I celebrate it. I say, focus is the ability to pay attention to what matters right now. And look, you're doing it. You're paying attention to what matters right now. That's wonderful. Good job. And to look for 1 time to give a suggestion. I see that right now relaxation might be useful. You have the skills to relax, and I empower them by inviting them to make use of those skills in a way that they might not have thought of without my support. And it's important that we do that repeatedly every day. One of my favorite things when I'm talking about the definitions of mindfulness is to ask the students what the definitions are. Because sometimes they say something different that's better than what I say about it. Oftentimes I'll ask them, can I quote you on that? That was really smart. That's exactly right. I should talk about it that way. Thought of. And I love to have that engagement, to invite them to give me information about mindfulness. This engages them at a level that my descriptions cannot. What is the ultimate point of this program? The point of this aspect of the program is to allow you to become able to teach mindfulness on your own without the software in a competent and powerful way. But why would we want to do that? The reason is that we're teaching them mindfulness so that they'll be more happy and more successful. It's as simple as that. We're teaching them mindfulness so that they'll be more happy and more successful. How do we know if the students are more happy? Well, I don't have a better way than asking the teacher. How happy are your students? Teachers care about that more, as far as I can tell, than anything else. And teachers typically know very clearly the well-being of their students. What about success? Success is something that we measure in a more objective way. Academic success and behavioral improvement. We want to use mindfulness in order to improve the learning of students so that students become better and better at learning more and more deeply, more and more quickly. Academic success is absolutely a goal of this program. And it's important to say that up front, because otherwise it's unlikely that the students will apply mindfulness to their learning in a way that will make a difference to their educational career. And it's also unlikely that we as teachers will ask them to do that, unless we say up front that this is a goal. Behavior also. We want to use mindfulness in order to improve behavior. There are many situations in school, in life for young people, that are very challenging. It's not easy to behave in the way that we ourselves want to. We need tools in order to make ourselves capable of behaving in the way that we want to. And the ability to focus, the ability to relax, are skills that enable us to do that. It's very important for us as teachers to delve more and more into focus and relaxation as the weeks go by. In particular, let's take a quick look at relaxation. Relaxation starts off as simply a calm body. But right now, if you try calming your body, you'll notice that immediately a kind of open self-confidence arises. Try it. You'll notice as you relax your body, take a deep breath and relax, a sense of self-confidence arises, an overcoming of insecurity. It may not happen immediately, but it actually happens very quickly in most cases. And that means that when we're working with young people, we have an immediate solution for them around any sense of insecurity. We can teach them to relax and therefore to experience more confidence. When they experience more confidence, their behavior will improve. For most kids, there's a negative cycle. There's a vicious cycle. A sense of insecurity results in acting like someone who they're not, which results in more insecurity, which results in acting like someone they're not. How do you break this cycle? You break it by inserting relaxation into it. If you mix relaxation into that, that cycle will gradually die away. Our goal in creating this part of the program is to enable you to be a successful mindfulness teacher. One of the aspects of that is the ability to validate and empower your students. It's important for you to apply these skills in your own day in order to practice it yourself. You yourself can practice in the morning with your students because the software is guiding. The software guides the practice so you can practice also. Furthermore, the software interacts with the students, which sets you up for success in talking with them and having a discussion with them. The software congratulates the students, so you can use that as a cue in how to be validating and empowering. But what about in the rest of your day? How can a teacher use mindfulness? Focus. Focus on each student. Each student who comes before us, give them our full attention. Why? Because they deserve it, and because that makes our lives a lot easier. Our lives are a lot easier when we're paying attention to the student in front of us rather than talking to the student in front of us while paying attention to other things. It makes us happier. It makes the student happier. It makes the relationship more effective. When we're doing tasks, focus. Focus on each task. Focus fully. It's proven through some of the most rigorous psychological studies done to date that focus is the most predictable source of happiness that a human being has. A human being has the ability to focus, and when we're focused, we're happy. When we're distracted, we're not. Focus on each task and relax as the day goes on. Relieve stress. Let go of stress. Bit by bit, let go of stress. There's no reason for the stress to increase the difficulty in our lives. We already have enough difficulty. That difficulty typically causes stress, which makes more difficulty. Why not let go of that secondary difficulty and just work directly with whatever challenges we have? Why not relax, let go of that stress? So the way we as teachers apply mindfulness is focus and relax in two ways each. Focus on each student. Focus on each task. As we do those tasks, we relax, let go of stress. And then we become more and more open to each student who comes to us asking for our attention.